Should everyone have these four freedoms? On this day in history, January 6, 1941, in an address to Congress during his State of the Union, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt proposed fundamental freedoms that people everywhere in the world ought to enjoy. Affectionately known as the Four Freedoms speech, FDR spoke about the freedom of speech and expression, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. In the previous decade, many Americans argued that the United States' involvement in the Great War had been a mistake and were adamantly opposed to continued intervention in European affairs. In 1935, the Neutrality Acts banned the sale of arms to warring countries and restricted travel with aggressive vessels. When World War II started in 1939, these laws limited support for America's allies, Britain and France. To adapt, President Franklin D. Roosevelt revised the policy to allow arms shipments to European allies, provided no troops were sent and no war declarations were made. However, after Germany defeated France in 1940, the U.S. began supplying Britain with arms to help continue the war effort against the Axis powers. In his 1941 State of the Union address, FDR articulated the U.S. role in aiding allies during the war and emphasized democratic values. He highlighted the benefits of democracy such as economic opportunity, employment, social security, and adequate health care. FDR introduced the four freedoms, speech and religion already protected by the First Amendment, and the additional freedoms from want and fear, which advocated for broader human rights and global protection against aggression. The four freedoms became a frame of remembrance for decades to come, as only 11 months after his speech, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States to enter World War II alongside the Allies and push back against Germany and the Axis powers. The freedoms became the staple of America's war aims and the center of all attempts to rally public support. With the famous paintings by Norman Rockwell, one of which is used strongly in public discourse today, the four freedoms are values central to American life and examples of American exceptionalism. If you've learned something, consider dropping a like and subscribing to my channel. Your support would mean the world to me.